Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Shing game. And we are going to go with Shing here. We're going to view from his perspective just to see what that looks like. Because I haven't done this yet, so yeah, let's just try it out. Anyway, this is of course the Casual Pro Gamer coming at you with some Smite. For those of you who didn't recognize the game. Yeah, anyway, this is a ranked match. It is a replay, as you can clearly see. And yeah, I'm going to try to get rid of this. Can I actually get rid of that? No, I can only do extra things. So yeah, no, I'm going to go with him, but oh, come on. There you go. We're going to take a look around the map. As you can see, two guys standing ready for the blue on this side. And two guys standing ready for the movement speed boost on this side. And two people standing ready for the blue on this side. And of course, from the start we saw that there are three guys over here trying to pick up this movement speed boost. So the third guy is coming in on the other side as well. And we're going to have to see how that works out. Because yeah, it should all be pretty easy. Picking up the blue buff should not be a problem. We see that Bacchus actually started off with Hand of the Gods, which makes it even easier. Two purifying beads already. Meditation, of course, for our Ymir here. Ymir is pretty mana hungry, and with the meditation you can get some more spells out. You don't have to recall as early. You don't have to, well, kind of stop doing things just because you're out of mana. And he already used a little bit of mana on that that first thing. And there goes the stun and the slow, but it's not going to be a kill in any way. So, as I said, we're going with Shibalanke. So we're going to click him here. We are in mid lane. And we're going to just leave the camera on for the amount of time that it takes to, well, to basically see the play. We are up against, come on, Ao Kwang with the new skin on, by the way. That's the new Chinese New Year skin. I don't know what it's called exactly, but it is for the Chinese New Year. And as you can see, Ao Kwang has a much easier time defending this lane early game, or well, no, late game. Early game he has some mana trouble. He is starting off with the Book of Thought, which gives you extra mana regen, and the sprint of course there to make sure that you can get out of situations that you don't want to be in. For Ao Kwang, yeah, it's not so good to use that aggressively. And as you can see, we are going into the right lane to get a gank off, and hopefully this will work out correctly. The Ymir in some trouble, and Ymir gets deserted by Anhur. Anhur still in the lane, of course. He isn't out yet. Ymir goes down, and we get a double kill here for the Neath. And we're going to run back to mid lane. Mid lane is being pushed a little bit, but Ao Kwang did not know where Shibalanke was. So there was no way for him to push up without risking too much. By now it is pushed, and as you can see, it's pushed just up to the tower. So we're going to get some minions from this, at least hopefully, and we should have a pretty easy defense after that. And there you go. So yeah, dodging that that tornado there. And of course, you don't want to take damage that you don't need to, because unnecessary damage is what, well, what allows people to win the lane when they shouldn't win the lane. And yeah, well, that's exactly what he's trying to avoid here. He is taking some damage, obviously, but should not be too much of a problem. The ultimate is ready for both of them, and unfortunately we can't see that, but it is ready. Did he actually pick it? That's the big question, because it is not up. So maybe he already used it, maybe he just didn't pick it. I can't see that, but yeah, well, you can probably see it if you pay attention to the previous things a little bit better. But yeah, I didn't see him use it, but he might have used that in the gank. It is a very good ganking tool. And there goes the ultimate from Ao Kuang. Ao Kuang is going to recall, and we are not going to prevent that. Okay, I thought he was going to prevent that, but he was not. Of course, picking up the minions is way more important than doing anything else. So even stopping the recall, because stopping the recall is not really, well, what this was about. This was supposed to be about getting the gold, and the whole match is supposed to be about getting the gold. And very late game, so once you can kind of end it, you need to kill turrets, but well, most of the match it's way more important to just get gold. Anyhow, we are getting what kind of items? Hang on, because I still haven't found him yet. Okay, we are getting the boots level 3 as sprint and the Aegis. So Aegis amulet, that is. All in all, yeah, defensive items with offensive items with defensive actives or abilities. I don't know what they're going to call them in the end, but for now they are called both. So they're called abilities here, they're called actives in the game, so I'm not actually sure what they're going to settle on, but both things are okay, I guess. I don't really like active, but yeah, well, it is an active, so might as well call them actives. I don't know why he has that split on. Does that do extra damage? No, I can't believe that. Anyhow, we're doing 40 damage per shot, and as you can see, we're getting quite a bit of damage done. The Ao Kuang comes back, and we might actually be able to kill him straight off. Nope, 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 not so much. And we are going to run out. The Ao Kuang ultimate coming in, and here, yeah, we heard him already. Well, I didn't hear him because I don't have the sound on. But yeah, he gets ganked there by Bacchus, and of course with Anhur coming in, there was nowhere to go. Anhur, of course, jumping through the wall there, in case you were wondering what happened. And we're going to wait until he's back up. It shouldn't take too long. No, one more second, and there we go. So yeah, I think he did pick up the ultimate at level 5. And then just immediately used it in that gank, because it's just too good to leave. You really don't want that. Anyhow, it's 5-1 here. So yeah, we're winning quite hard. The only kill is on us. So that is pretty amazing that we got to see that. But yeah, you can see that he's not even in lane that much, and going to prevent this recall. Yeah, because obviously if you can prevent the recall, you really want to. So obviously not if you have to spend a lot on it, but yeah. If you can do it for free or for virtually free, then just go for it. So Anhur now finally recalling. It took him quite a while to actually get that to stick, and now that he is home, he's probably going to buy some new items, come back in lane and well, do some goodness. Interesting. Yeah, the Ao Kuang, of course, not really auto-attacking because it makes him more vulnerable to if he auto-attacks. Because auto-attacking with Ao Kuang means that you slow down your movement speed. And if you slow down your movement speed, it's easier for Shibalanke to hit you. And Shibalanke's auto-attacks are way better than Ao Kuang's, because Shibalanke is a physical damage champion, which means that the basic attacks do more damage than the spells, or, well, no, it doesn't mean that exactly, but it most of the times means that you want to auto-attack instead of doing the spell tactic. And Ao Kuang is more about the spells than about anything else. So, anyhow, as you can see, Ao Kuang staying at his tower all game. And he is going to do that all game, up until the point where people can actually tower dive him. And then he's going to group up with his team and be fine. So anyhow, Angry Hippie, that's actually a very good name. The Aokwang, that is. So it seems that we have a trio queue here from D5 on the enemy team. And we have a duo queue from REWT on our team. Might be a trio queue, I don't know. Anyhow, we get our first kill here, which is excellent. And as you can see in the items, yeah, you always need to keep track of the items if you're playing this game, because just like in League of Legends, you have stack items here, and you can see that both the Vamana and the Neath, both of them have that stack item, and you really want to prevent them from stacking that up. Stack item is of course this one, the Heart Seeker. And if people get a lot of stacks on them, and let's see how the stacks are doing. But if they get a lot of stacks on it, oh, we can't see that. Okay, that sucks. Sorry about that. I did not know that. But yeah, if people get a lot of stacks on that, they get a lot of extra damage. And, well, they're just going to dominate the game. The thing is, if you just kill them, then, yeah, that's it. That's the end of that. Because you lose all stacks upon death, for now at least. And here we go, using the sprint to get out, and well, the Aokwang is behind him, and wow, nice anticipation there. But he is still going to die. I have to feel, yeah, there you go. Yeah, there were too many guys here, but they're going to pick up at least one kill, probably more than that. And yeah, we're going to have to wait until he's back up. In the meantime, we are just going to, well, just look around, I guess. Let's go over here, where the big guys are slugging it out. Vamana versus, what's his face? The fat guy. Oh, I forgot your name, dude. Bacchus, that's his name. Bacchus is out though. I don't know where he went. He probably recalled. Yeah, he's coming back in lane. And as you can see, this is why Vamana is so strong. He can just clear out minion waves instantly. And he is very tanky to boot. Plus he has an awesome movement speed increase, which also knocks up people. So you can't really prevent him from using that. Well, you can if you freeze him. But... or... well, stun him in general. It's just I play a lot of Ymir, as you might have noticed from that that kind of statement. Stun is freeze for me. Anyhow, we do have Shibalanke back now. We're going to go into this fight. An Angry Hippie is being angry. He's getting ulted. And here we go. Are we going to be able to finish this kill? No! It seems that that is not the case. And yes, he is going to do it. Nice use of the skills there. Ran forward first, and then afterwards he used his ability to do damage to everyone around him, because he wanted to make sure that he could actually hit the Aokwang. Because if he didn't hit it, then using the skill only killed the minions, which was not his goal here. And even though that is still an awesome goal, it is not what he wanted to achieve. Anyhow, we are going to go back into mid lane, where Bacchus is still defending, but Bacchus is now out, and we are going to get some free minions. And here, as you can see, he did try to get all the minions. He missed one, but yeah, well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Of course, he needs to make sure that he doesn't miss that one guy every time, because he has missed it a few times now. That is quite a lot of gold. Because the big guys especially, so well, the front guys, it doesn't matter whether they're big or small, they give you the largest amount of gold. And you do need to attack them a couple of times before using your skills. Because, well, your skills are made normally to do enough damage to take out the ranged minions, but not the melee minions. And here we go. Vamana getting big. And do they have a healing prevention? It seems they do not. And oh, we're going to pick up one kill at least. And Vamana is still there. No, Vamana is not going to be picked up here. And we are going to pick up the tower, however. Nice heal from Ra. It's not actually necessary, but it is nice to have. And we are going to pick up the tower. Excellent! We could actually have gone for Gold Fury here. There is no ward on it, so might have been good to just go for that. The Ymir, however, came to check it. I think at least he came to check it, but I'm not actually sure. He did get caught by 2 enemies. He didn't die. But yeah, well, he's Ymir, man. Ymir doesn't die. Just like Vamana doesn't normally die. And Vamana in this game hasn't... Oh, he has died. 0-1. Yeah, not doing the best job of... that we've ever seen. Well, we have seen some pretty sick Vamana plays in the past. Vamana can do really well, and that's why he went for that very aggressive stack item build, and we are getting a double kill here. But yeah, the stack item really helps you do the damages, and because of that, with that amount of damage, so if you can stack up that item and, well, get that damage to its maximum, you can do a whole lot of damage, and you can get a whole lot of things going with just that one risky item. So because you start with that as a risky item, yeah, well, as a risky start, you can actually get a whole lot done. But so far, Vamana not really impressing, and we are going to grab, wow, this little bit too aggressive Bacchus. 13-3 now. Wow, this is actually turning out to be quite a stomp. And it is because, well, the enemies are just not grouping up properly, not using their skills to the best effect. For example, that Bacchus just ran in there and did his thing without the rest of the team following up, because they couldn't follow up. There were too many enemies. By now, by the way, they're too far behind. They can't really make it work anymore in those, well, 4-on-4 team fights. They need to pick off someone that's on their own if they want to come back, or pick up Gold Fury or Fire Giants. Because those objectives, they are the things that make the difference here. And we are going to go 4-on-1 here. Is it going to be enough? Yes, they do pick up the kill. But yeah, it wasn't quick enough, and we are going to grab multiple kills back. Yeah, that's 3 kills back. So it's a 1 for 3 for the enemy team. And 1 for 4. Wow. Yep, I missed that. Well, I didn't miss it. It wasn't on the screen yet. But yeah, 1 for 4, and yeah, that is just an insanely big advantage. They're going to take out the Phoenix at least, and probably the Minotaur immediately. The heal going down, which means that all the minions are getting healed as well. So they don't even lose a minion to that Phoenix. And they're going to immediately go for this Minotaur, obviously. And yeah, this should be enough to just kill it straight off. Because they have 4 guys here. They do grab some kills. Oh, but he's in trouble. Oh, the Ymir wall was not good enough, but it didn't lock them in, fortunately. So they still got the kill out of that. But lots of damage done on the Minotaur. As you can see, well, it's not like major amounts, but it's still a pretty decent amount. It's over here. And yeah, if we run into the pit here, oh my god. Yeah, sorry, really bad controls, I know. But yeah, it's still healthy enough to withstand some minions, but they really have to be careful, because the next push might actually be good enough to get them the kill on the Minotaur, and that's something, yeah, that you might want to avoid at some point. So I'm not sure where we should go because there are no fights on the map currently. Everyone's here. Well, everyone on the blue team that's actually alive. And are we going for Gold Fury? There is a ward here, and the minimap says that it is a blue ward. Okay, so okay, we have a fight over here. Well, potential fight. Oh, a nice steal. I think he stole it at least. No, no, no. He attempted to steal it, but didn't get it. Oh no, it's a blue buff. Never mind, never mind, never mind. This is the blue buff. He did steal it. So I thought he stole it, but yeah, you never know. Maybe someone has a burst. Yeah, the ultimate from Ra, obviously a very good burst, so might want to watch out for that. And Sri Lanka is back up, that's why we are being aggressive. We did go very low here, but staying in, doing some damage support from the back, and yeah, that turned out okay. So let's go in here because I want to see the fight, and he is no longer in the fight. As you can see, an easy kill there by the dragon. So Ao Kuang just plops down those tornadoes, and that just makes it very easy to pick up kills. Of course, people have to be low for you to get a kill that way, but yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. And are we? Where are we? Oh, we're still not in the fight with Shibalanke, and it seems that yeah, everyone is getting owned now all of a sudden. So 20-8 now. It's not like they're coming or they have come back already, but they are getting there. So it's quite surprising actually. Someone picked up the Gold Fury, by the way. I didn't notice who, but it might have been Shibalanke, because he was the only one really in that neighborhood. And we are going to fly over here. Yeah, as you can see, he is pretty low, but there's no one next to him, so it's not going to be a problem. And we do have a little bit of damage going off from Bacchus, but yeah. It's Vamana, man. It's Vamana. Impossible to kill, little bastard. Red team gets the left enemy tower. Oh, that's this one. Yeah, yeah. For them, this is left. Yeah. For our minimap, however, that is not the case. And we are back in lane, so we are going to switch to this guy again. And just see, okay, see him recall. Excellent. That was expert timing. So we are 9-3 with 12,000 gold, which is, well, much more than anyone else has. So that's excellent. Level 19. And yeah, I'm not actually sure what he's going to do now. So currently just walking back into mid lane. As you can see, pretty offensive items here. Lots of penetration, some lifesteal, some, well, extra damage obviously, and some critical strike. So good combination. I don't know why he didn't go for rage yet, but might be his last item. I don't know. So we are going to go for this kill. Yeah, that was a very easy kill to get. Complete overextending from Bacchus, even though he was right in front of his tower. He wasn't in tower range, so, and that tower was lost anyway. The moment Shibalanke showed up, they had that tower. Because there's really nothing they can do. Well, the tower damage is currently not enough to stop people from taking out the towers. That's just the way it is. So we are coming in from behind here in the mid lane. And this might actually be an easy kill on the Ymir. The ultimate went down. He actually got stunned by that, which is pretty surprising because it's not that hard to prevent that. And we do pick up the kill, even though that was an excellent wall. To do that kind of a wall, so a wall behind you without turning around, you cast a wall under your feet while you're running. So you cast the wall while looking down, and then the wall will come up behind you if you keep running and if you're not slowed. If you are slowed, however, the wall will pop up in front of you. So yeah, you might want to watch out for that. And yes, I've had that in the past. It's a total troll wall because there is nowhere to go because the wall will pop up right in your face. And yeah, you're basically completely dead then. But yeah, if you're not slowed, it is an excellent way to get out, and especially because all of the side lanes, no, the jungle paths, sorry, all of the jungle paths are exactly the width of that wall, or rather the other way around, the wall is the same size as the jungle path. So you can block off the entire path, making sure that you can get out. And are we going to get out of this? Well, he is tagged up. But it shouldn't kill him. No, it does a lot of damage, but dodging that skill. Oh, now he is dead. Yeah, that was a mistake. He dodged into the tornadoes. Very nicely played by Ao Kwang, I have to say that. But there was really no way he should have had that. Oh man, getting screwed. So yeah, the blue team is still very aggressive, and they are attacking the... What's this? The left lane now. I completely lost track of where we were. Excellent. And the mid lane is under attack as well. So the Phoenix that was down is back up, is at full health, because Phoenixes don't respawn at full health. They respawn at about 10% health. It's kind of crazy because you can lose it easily to minions if you don't pay attention to where your lanes are. And there is still no warning of the respawn of the Phoenix, so yeah, people have been killed by Phoenixes just popping up right on, well, right behind them. The funny thing is, you don't have to kill the Phoenix to kill the Minotaur. If you want to, you can just run past the Minotaur and just get the kill run past the Phoenix and just get the kill on the Minotaur without ever killing a Phoenix or tower. But well, it's obviously very hard to do, but it is possible. And we are grouping up here to get the Gold Fury. Sorry, completely whiffed on the name once again. Even though I know perfectly well what it is. Come on guys, can you kill it? If you can't kill it at 26 minutes, it is pretty sad. So it goes to the red team, which gives them an extra boost in gold. They're still pretty far behind. 7k gold. And that means, yeah, that's about half a player. Over half a player, in fact. So it's basically 5.5 to 4. Sorry, 5.5 to 5 in the, well, the amount of players on each team. Very nice ultimate here from Ymir. And I don't know if he hit anything, but it didn't seem that he did any damage there. Well, he did hit people. He has to have hit people, but yeah, well, whatever. Seems that we are getting some kills on both teams. Yeah, the blue team, although they are currently ahead, yeah, they are kind of overextending a little bit too much. And they are getting killed every now and then. But it seems that we're still fine. Yeah, we're still fine. And Marcus is going to run out. Says, well, screw you, I survived this. I'm going to get out. And we are going for Fire Giants with the red team, by the way. Oh, they backed off? Why? Why did they back off? Is there a ward here? No, there doesn't seem to be a ward here. The blue team came in to see, maybe they lost track of the blue team. And there you go, the first wards being bought to prevent this from happening again. And I don't know who bought it. Oh, it's Ares. Ares bought them. Haven't seen a whole lot of Ares yet. The damage buff picked up by Neath here And that is an excellent thing to have. Of course, Vamana does the same on the other side, and we are going to have to see if that, well, makes him a little bit stronger. He is currently 6-2 though, so he did pick up his game. Well, in the early game, I guess he didn't really have a whole lot to do. He has to farm up that stack item, and then he has to get some items going. Because he is relatively item dependent. His tankiness comes natural, but the rest, so the damage and such, no, not so much. So. As you can see, we did pick up the fire giant there, and we are going to win this team fight pretty handily. Come on, there you go. And the last one, no, he gets out. 3 missed hits there. Yeah, that was no good. And considering this is the highest ELO player we have currently, or highest ranked player, he's at 5,000 rating, which I'm not sure what that means, but 5,000 sounds like a lot. Now he is the highest ranked player currently on the servers, and that means that if he can miss shots, yeah, then I can miss shots too, man. Yeah, Vamana, look at how hard it is to actually chase him down. Still chasing him. Oh, he needs to run somewhere else and hope that he runs into Vamana. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I was talking about. If he ran left there, he might have caught him. No, not so much. So yeah, he lost him. That's a shame. I'm pretty sure Vamana would have noticed on the minimap when he did that, though. Not sure what the range on the vision of the minimap is, but yeah, Vamana did recall, did get out, and that's exactly why he's so strong. It's almost impossible to kill him, and even if you're behind him and you have that dash, yeah, he has a movement speed boost that will most of the time trump your dash. And he does have a large amount of, well, life gain, I guess. Obviously he has to have his ultimate up for that. But, yeah, well, he does have it. Wow, super team fight here, and we are going to grab some kills. By the way, I'm wondering how there are 2 Graguses on this. Well, there's a Gragus on each team. I noticed that earlier, but I'm wondering how, because in ranked you're not supposed to be able to double pick a champion. And yeah, well, I don't know. Anyhow, we died here, obviously, but we still have some vision at least. Let's float a little bit higher so we can actually see what's going on. Yeah, we did get the middle Phoenix once again. The Ymir wall going down, preventing anyone from running in. But yeah, well, the Minotaur is going to be under attack here in a moment once the minions show up. The minions, however, take their sweet time to get there. Oh, they're not going to wait for the minions, they're just going to attack it. But the Minotaur does quite a lot of damage, so you do want to be careful about that. The Ymir ultimate clearing out the minions, is it going to be good enough though? They are going to be doing quite a lot of damage to the Minotaur, and it might actually be good enough. There is no new minion wave coming in, and there's only one guy still here. Oh, the Ymir wall, however, did not hold up the entire time. And yeah, there we go, getting the kill on the Minotaur. 31-15, not a great like battle, because it wasn't close enough for a really good battle, but it was definitely not bad. Anyhow, we are going to see 5-1, 12-6. Yeah, everyone went positive except for Ares, but yeah, he's a tank, he doesn't really care. And even the Bacchus didn't go negative. So on this side, yeah, we see the Vamana, who did a pretty good job of just building his stuff. And as you can see, offensive start with Heartseeker, Warrior Tabai, and then a defensive follow-up with the Voidblade, Bulwark of Hope. So this is physical protection, magical protection, and more magical physical protection. And here also magical, physical, magical. So and then physical. So yeah, and this guy already had physical and magical, so he's very tanky. But yeah, not the most aggressive start for the enemy team. They really didn't have anyone except for Vamana, who was going for an aggressive build early on, and they kind of lost in that early game. I guess Anhur went for an aggressive build the entire game, but he is 4-7, couldn't make it work. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!